Simon Cowell, the sharp-tongued music executive and television personality best known for his role on Britain's Got Talent, has faced a series of significant health challenges that have tested his resilience both personally and professionally. Now in his mid-60s and a father to one child, Cowell continues to judge the long-running ITV talent show, where hopeful contestants from across the country vie for a chance at stardom. Yet behind his familiar stern demeanor lies a history of serious medical issues that have forced him to step back from the spotlight at times. One of the most dramatic incidents occurred a few years ago when Cowell suffered a severe accident involving an electric bike at his home in Malibu, California. While testing the vehicle, he was thrown off, resulting in a devastating fall that left him with multiple injuries. He broke his back in 3 places, sustained a concussion, and fractured his arm. The impact was so severe that surgeons inserted a metal rod into his spine during a complex operation, and he underwent several additional procedures. In the immediate aftermath, doctors expressed serious doubts about his recovery. One surgeon candidly told him that fixing the damage might not be possible, warning that he could lose the ability to walk entirely. The operation itself carried significant risks, potentially lasting up to 11 hours with no guarantees of success. Cowell later reflected on the terrifying experience in detail. He admitted that he could have died that day and described how the X-ray images shown to him by medical staff made the gravity of the situation clear. In that moment of crisis, his thoughts turned immediately to his family and the life he had built. The scare prompted a profound shift in perspective. He realized that health was the most important thing and that taking unnecessary risks, even small ones like riding an electric bike casually, could have irreversible consequences. The recovery process was long and grueling, involving physical therapy and careful rehabilitation, but Cowell eventually regained his mobility and returned to his high-profile career. Beyond the bike accident, Cowell has also dealt with recurring migraines that have disrupted his work schedule. These intense headaches have plagued him for years, sometimes becoming so debilitating that he has had to miss filming sessions for Britain's Got Talent. On one occasion, while auditions were underway in Birmingham, he experienced a particularly bad episode triggered by an accidental bump to the head, forcing him to leave the arena abruptly. The pain was excruciating and he required time away to recover. In another instance, he missed multiple auditions toward the end of a long filming day because the bright studio lights exacerbated his condition. To manage the symptoms and reduce sensitivity to light, he began wearing tinted red glasses during shoots. When reports surfaced about his absences, Cowell addressed them publicly, dismissing rumors of a mystery illness, and explaining that the migraines were a known issue tied to extended exposure to intense lighting. He emphasized that he had recovered and was back judging as usual. The condition has required him to prioritize rest and pacing himself during demanding production schedules, but he has continued to appear on the show, demonstrating his commitment despite the challenges. Mental health has been another area where Cowell has been candid. He has spoken openly about experiencing anxiety, particularly around his professional life and the relentless pressure of television ratings. After encouragement from friends, he sought therapy to address these feelings. He described how the sessions helped him reframe his self-worth, moving away from judging himself solely by viewership numbers. In one conversation with a therapist, he was asked if he considered his best work to be his highest-rated projects. When he answered no, the therapist challenged him on why he continued to measure success in that narrow way. This insight prompted him to compartmentalize his anxieties and focus more on personal fulfillment than external metrics. These health battles, physical injuries, chronic migraines, and emotional struggles, have shaped Cowell's approach to life and work. He has become more reflective about balance, family, and well-being, even as he remains one of television's most recognizable figures.